Hey everyone, it's Dan Wardrope here from Flexxable, and today I want to talk to you about what was coined in our group, the left to right strategy. And I didn't invent this, it came from one of my students called Ian Henman, and it makes a lot of sense, okay? Especially when you're struggling with rising cost per leads. It could be on Facebook, could be on YouTube, could be in Taboola, could be anywhere, okay? If you're struggling, this is a science, okay? There's no conspiracy theory behind it. There's no, I believe that our creatives are really good, but for some reason, the CPMs are too high on Facebook, things aren't working, okay? That's just, you can't make decisions off that. You have to work from left to right, okay? And for those of you who know the way that we run our funnels, they're usually quiz funnels or advertorial funnels, and we have to measure things from left to right to see where the hole is, okay? And by left, when you're looking at the way the funnels work, it's the click, all right? That's the first thing you have to optimize. If it's YouTube, then you're looking at you need to be getting a click-through rate of above 0.85, 0.9%. Sometimes it can be a bit lower than that, but if it's really low, you've got to work on the creative, okay? The second thing we look at is how many clicks we're losing between the click and the landing page view. If you can't get, above 80% viewing your landing page, then you've got load issue problems, all right? Or there could be something wrong with your funnel. Okay, so make sure that you've got that dialed in. The next thing you want to look at, let's say you're running a quiz funnel, is the start quiz event, all right? And you can add some fancy code to get that done, which means that out of 80 people, let's say 100 clicks, 80 people view the page, how many are actually starting the quiz, all right? You need to be getting this at, roughly half if you can, okay, depending on what your offer is. I know it changes between offers, but we're just testing a new vertical at the moment. We've got half the people starting the quiz, all right? And that's the next thing the next thing you need to worry about. And then obviously the biggest drop off after that point is when you transition from people completing the funnel, the survey, to putting their phone number in, okay? So you need to measure how many people start the quiz to make it through to where people put the phone number in, all right? And this is where there's a massive drop off. And it's probably the biggest win that you can make, okay? The transition from, getting a result to putting your details in and getting the prospect excited. Why is it, a no-brainer for people to put these details in, okay? Really, really, really important to focus on that. And then obviously once they kind of hit that point, then they need to convert, and you measure the thank you page after that. So there's a whole series of events from left to right, as in, simply put it, where you can measure the different stages of the funnel inside your AdWords account, inside your Facebook account, and it means that you can kind of pick holes on where you're struggling rather than just guessing and having conspiracy theories. I can't stand that inside my agency. Unless you can prove it, okay, that's where the problem is, then don't talk to me, all right? And you need to have the same, if you're going to be a media buyer, you have to have the same type of attitude, all right? So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you need more information, then we've got a case study below this link on how we do it and how our pay per lead agency was set up. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll speak soon. Bye.